The best music in the world. This is your #1 radio station.
Futhi Lazola, ndiyabulela uba uThixo ukuvusile wangena kule nkqubo masakhane.
Awubethe Damba zanezithena menza zanodaka masakhane uzeneleveli kule street ingesingokhini lwegoso ekwenzana kwakusokhiwa awubethe kuwe nawe
Lazola Damba umasakhane kwiViso FM 90.6 99.9 Kobo
Playing only the best music in the world.
from 9 to 12
Phulaphula weVukani FM kumasakhane umntakadamba.
masakhane
Mondays to Fridays.
Uhleli noLazola kumasakhane.
#Masakhane.
esikhululo iVukani Community Radio.
Right ke mphulaphula ixakanye ngoku sisithi imizuzu ngamashumi anesine emveni kwayo ke intsimbi yakhe 11 o'clock nditshilo ke mphulaphula ndathi sikula yure yethu yokugqibela sikula yure isikhumbuzayo into yokubana ke mna nawe thina sobabini usuku lwethu lithande ube kanti lusondela esiphelweni sihlukana kalo mphulaphula phaa ngala ntsimbi yakhe 12 o'clock but ke imizuzwana nje mbalwa wana phambi kwayo ke intsimbi leyo yeshumi elinesibini kanti ke ngokwangoku mphulaphula ndifuna ukutsho ke into yobana ke ndihleli naye nange awubhuti phaa ubhuti Anele phaa yena ke umntaka Silo yena ke enguye ke uchairperson and ne-founder yayo ke Edukasi. Yabona namhlanje ke mphulaphula nditshilo ke ndathi awufuna uphoswa yile namhlanje inkqubo because sizawungena kwindaba yokubana ke how do you set i-goals. But ke ngoku more than singena kwindaba yokubana how do you set up i-goals, it's more of the magic itself of setting i-goals, because if we understand into yobana ke kukuthini ukuseta i-goals, you understand that setting goals okanye goal setting is a process. It's not just something ovuka namhlanje uqonda ubana no andigrand ndinazo i-goals. No, you have to make sure into yobana ke one, whatever othi ufuna uyenza, you must be specific about it. That's the first part. Secondly, you must make sure into yobana you are able to measure into yokubana irrespective of ingakanani lento ofuna uyenza, but you must be able to measure into yobana ndizawuyenza lento up until when. Yeah, understand? Okwesibini, you must make sure into yokubana ke unalo ixesha othi jonga by ixesha elithile lento ndiyifunayo ndizabe sendiyigqibile. Mamela ke ngoku, you have to also be able okanye be capable of making sure that lento uthi ufuna uyenza it's something that is realistic. Ungathi hayi ndifuna uba andikwazi nokwenza umzekelo because ke ndibaleka ukwenza umzekelo ozawususa inhliziyo yomntu esihlalweni, kodwa ke whatever oyenzayo, you must make sure into yobana ke it's realistic and it's achievable. That's the most important thing. That's those key elements endiza nazo mphulaphule, those are elements whereby the process of goal setting needs to follow through. Kodwa ke owakadamba umntana ngumsasazi yona nto yiyo, oyena mntu ozaziyo ezi zinto nguye ke yena ke ubhuti Anele. Bhuti Anele, mandibulise kuwe namhlanje mkhulu wam.
Mr. Damba, Nkosi baba,
Yes.
ngibulise kuwe, ndibulise nakubaphulaphuli. Wonke umuntu ostreamayo live. Hello there.
Yes. But Anele, eyona nto sithetha ngayo namhlanje, it's actually goal setting, but more than ngaphezu kwayo yonke into, we are speaking more on the magic in it. The magic in goal setting. Khawuze nayo mhlekazi uqale uyidescribe eqala nona, what is goal setting? Sasithi umuntu kufuneka abe kanti wenza i-goal setting, sithi umuntu makabe kanti wenza ntoni?
Right, ba, Nkosi kakhulu. Yabo goal setting, especially ngoku because uqala unyaka ngoku. Yabo.
Yes, definitely.
Ngicela ungixelele mphathi xa khona i-background noise. Saniyilungise.
Okay, no, we'll do, definitely.
Uqala unyaka ngoku. And khona la nto kuthiwa i-resolution. We were setting our resolution ngoku. Zii-goals ke resolution. It's nothing more
Okay.
than goals. That's what it is.
Mhm.
Now,
Mm,
so
mm, mm.
wonke umuntu beginning of the year mostly, right? Uba nayo imibono nezinto aqonda uba unqwenela ukuzi-achieve throughout the year, right?
Mhm.
As whether you define them actively or not, le nto sithetha ngayo namhlanje, the goals.
Yes.
Right. Kulula ke set i-goals ngelaa xesha leya xa qala unyaka njengangoku. Easy because you have the whole year ahead of you. Une-12
Mhm.
months engaphambili, not ngemva. But then ingxaki ke ngoku ibe khona is i-goals indlela structured ngayo. Because number one, you can set i-goals such that i-goals ezizisetileyo are the source of your misery. Right? Zizo eziza kunceka throughout ngenxa yendlela ozisete ngayo. Right? You can even set i-goals zakho
Okay.
that your goals are your source of inspiration and motivation. Yeah? So sizawusithetha ngaloo nto leyo, the magic behind goal setting. Yes, it's magical to set and achieve goals. That's where it gets magical. Then there's the gap between the goal set and where you are now, and that
Okay.
we call system when you're the process.
Mm.
Right.
Mm, mm, mm.
And so qalile because you clearly are aware of the system kind of criterion you're setting goals, the SMART goals. Meaning it needs to be specific. You need to know by non kanye kanye le ufuna uachieve. It needs to be measurable. Kangakanani into ngakanani mhlawumbe. Yeah, but it needs to be timely, right? Ixesha, like by when do you want to achieve this? Realistic. Ungathi ba ungomso ufuna billionaire, which you know is not going to happen, right? So again, mina ndizithanda i-predefines processes okanye standards. A standardized system of measuring goals. I believe now wonke umuntu is unique and everyone has izinto ezibalulekileyo kuye, right? But because if you put a time frame kwi-goal yakho mhlawumbe and you do not do it well, the problem will be now uzawuthi xa ufika elaa xesha ungakhange uachieve le nto ufuna uachieve, without the right mechanism, you're going to beat yourself up. So here's what is happening now. As we have launched early this year a book club. It's called Guiding Thoughts, and our first book that we are busy reviewing is a book called Atomic Habits that focuses not only on goal setting but developing a system of habits that will lead you to those goals. So little one name, setting a goal. Yes, be free, be faithful, put yourself out there, think big. And then work from la goal yakho isetile. If uthi by the end of this year ufuna ukube posh, perfectly fine. Work from there. At that stage, you are driving that car, you have that house, whatever goal it is. As I said, they're unique. Work backwards to day one. Day one is, what do I do, Sasa? That is a step towards that. That is where you develop a system. Because if you set goals without a system in place, you are going to know where you want to be, but you will take whatever route, which will not take you to where you want to go. So that is where misery comes in, right? Setting goals with systems that do not align. This system is simple. You have to break down the system to be indoor that is going to be compatible to you enough so that in the process of you achieving your goals, you don't put aside happiness. You don't put aside and be obsessed about the goal. Because in this university, you are in your 20s, don't focus on anything else, focus on your books, focus on whatever. That is misery. Because impilo is balanced. If you have a system that knows, that prioritizes, says, by this time I need to focus on my books, and then I'm going to take an hour to socialize. Okay. That is a system, a progressive system, but that will not make you feel miserable, but that will be balanced in impilo yakho.
Okay.
Injalo ba.
Oh, wow. Mphulaphula we-VCR namhlanje ndikhe ndatsho xa ndifika kusasa ndathi namhlanje ndisi-student andazi kwanto namhlanje, ndiyafunda namhlanje because mphulaphuli kunento esiyiphazemayo and ke ngoku uza nayo ubhuti Anele esiza nayo kakuhle and kamandi kakhulu into yokubana we need by all means into yokubana ube nale ndingalisebenzisa igama lithi iphupho bhuti Anele ube neli phupho nalo Yeah.
Yes, sir.
ube nephupha unalo uthi by this time ndifuna into yobana kube kanti u-A no B no C ndingabe kanti ndimenzile. Now uthi ubhuti Anele yenze leyo into nabani na yeyona nto befamba uyayenza, kodwa kuyo yonke loo nto leyo kufuneka ube nendlela ozawukwazi ube kanti le nto uthi uyanqwenela ube kanti uyenzile okanye uyakwazi uyifumana, ube nendlela ozibekela yona into yokubana nantsi indlela endizayisebenzisa ukuyokufikelela okanye ukuyokufumana laa nto ndithe ndiyayifuna. Now esithi ke ubhuti Anele uba ndimve kakuhle mna, andazi ke noba yena uzawundiphikisa na, ndikuva xa usithi mkhuluwa kule system, the moment ungenayo i-system and i-system yakho is your way of getting towards le nto uthi uyafuna uyifumana. And ke ngoku njengokubana ke siqale ngokuthi uSmart is one of the systems that you have to by all means into yokubana ke ube kanti uyam-aplaya, but ekum-aplayeni kwakho uSmart, make uSmart a system that is not gonna be of a misery developer for you. I think ndikuve kakuhle.
Injalo bawo, because zininzi izinto that influence i-goals zethu, right? There's relationship goals, there is career goals, there's educational goals and everything. And unfortunately,
financial goals.
Yes, financial goals. Social media ngoku you see intanga yakho, like driving a certain car, getting married and all of that, and then you start setting your own goals based on that. As I said, unique individuals, unique goals. Uyayazi what is important to you. Filter out the pressure as I did from watching your neighbor achieving this. That is source of misery. Set your goals. When you set your goals, you need to sit with yourself. Forget about your competitor if you're a business person. Forget about your peer, forget about your friend and all of that, because that's where a lot of misery comes from. Because if you are in competition with yourself and improving, what you wear is all by a percentage, then you are on a good track. You can celebrate yourself. Micro improvement. It's what is it called? The aggregation of marginal gains, which means
okay,
if you take down land of achiever, you break it down to its steps as right? If, for instance, focus you want to achieve cum laude at the end of your final year, right? So this means you have to study more, but you have to break down your studies to say, what modules do I have? What time do I allocate each day? If I used to study one chapter per day, let me study a chapter and 3 sentences, right? And in another module, a chapter and 3 sentences. You are in a competition with yourself, right? So every day you improve by 3 sentences. Put that together in a year, you are going to see the margin of growth, right? So a system yako should be in small bits and small improvements. You are not going to wake up and all of a sudden you are that success. Nothing stresses me when I'm Mr. Damba, like watching myself and a lot of other people. Not to be judgmental or anything like that, but that's one of my biggest fears. Because dreaming is very free and setting goals is free. There's no limits to that. But then if you do not align, we can go straight and go. I'm pretty sure there's those guys who are unfortunately living as straight. What is your dream car? What car are you going to be driving in the next 5 years? That guy will tell you, Brayaga Nandizokuba Porsche. I born now. Then give him that £2 and watch him for the next 30 minutes. First thing they're going to do, that £2, right? Because goal setting is so easy and so comfortable such that anyone can do it. But then if it was goal setting that required that guaranteed success, all of us would be. So if your system does not align with what you want to achieve, be worried. You do not need to set goals now. You don't need a physical mentor or a role model, because they need a role model, because the system we exist in a digital era, like we're a global community. You can learn from Mark Zuckerberg that you've never even met. ungafunda kuye, because they are making their lives available on the internet, right?
Yes.
You can
Very
literally
true.
see what kind of content this person posts. This means this is what they're busy with. If you want to be someone like him who's a billionaire, whatever, certainly izinto zenzayo need to align with his behavior. Uyabona sekulula kanjani ngoku to learn from people. There's blueprint to almost every day. I know it's not as easy as I put it out there, right? Because Tina, unfortunately, we are people who have to recover from izinto that we didn't create, but
Sasingekho ngozasenziwa.
But if your system aligns, right? If your system aligns with where you want to go, trust me, it may not take the same amount of time it took Anele or whoever to get to that level, right? That we don't doubt. That's why in the city, don't focus on other people, because circumstances are always different. So it might not take the same time. It might not take the same time for you to get there. But then if you stick to your system, even if it's after 10 years, while it took the other person 2 years, right? You'll eventually get there. Time is one of the major causes of misery when it comes to goal setting. We are here, you are 25, you thought you was going to be driving your car by now, and you feel like you failed already, you feel like you're done, you failed. That's it. Remove yourself from that. Goal setting is magical. Goal setting can also be a source of misery. Okay, let's be more positive, Mr. Damba. Let's talk about what happens now when you set your goals and stick to it. The magic, right? How do you work towards that magic?
Yabona ke wena Mr. Silo.
Yes.
Now singena kwi element whereby I know in the a lot of people, if focus it's on achieving the goal. There's something that I've noticed. There's a guy that I've noticed. He was building his own house, not necessarily his own house. The house was already there, but he was building. Sitting don't stop nonsense. Whereby idonga iyadi yakhe endaweni yosebenzisa icingo usebenzisa idonga. The gentleman, there's one thing that I noticed. La tata uzicovela udaka ngokwakhe, uzibekela istena ngokwakhe, uyazenzela el thango, nizayibekela hlobo lithango lodo lestena. I came up with one thing from that guy. Because every day ndimana ndimbona, ndiyakwazi umbona kusasa ebeke izitena ezithathu. Xa ndiphinda ndidlula late, ezaa zitena zithathu uzenze izitena ezi plus or minus 7. That's his work for the day. I was like, okay, kwenzekani apha? It took me almost 2 months to actually understand inokubana la tata, he knew exactly what he wanted to build. And he could not care less about ixesha of how long is it gonna take him to actually finish what he's doing. And I learned a lesson from him, eti one brick at a day. Uza wena namhlanje nento eti the margin of a success, meaning uthetha usenza umzekelo ngomntana ufunda ii-lines ezi-3 per day on each subject, on each module. And la 3 lines a day, it equals, to me, it equivalates to one brick at a day, or one brick at a time. And having that knowledge and that understanding, anyone, the moment unayo a clear vision of what you want, the moment you've already set that goal, the moment that you've used that system, that unique system, and again, unique because ubalekile as banamdiaz. The moment you understand inobana yes singaba 7 kule class sikuyo, singaba 5 kulo msebenzi sindisebenza kuwo, but not sonke sizawuthenga imoto at the end of the year, because everyone une uniquely demands anazo, ne uniquely needs anazo umuntu ngamnye, and ke ngoku awuzukwazi uzicomparisha nomnye umuntu. Omnye umuntu uzawukwazi into yobana ahamba yokwenza iloan abuye nemoto in 3 months time. Wena uthi yokwenza iloan ufumanise into yobana awuqualifyi kwa because une baggage eninzi to a point. Let's say uyaqualifya but ke ngoku problem i-issues zakokwenu they demand you to pour in more than omnye umntu osebenza nawe apha emsebenzini. Yena akho kwanto ayithengayo kokwabo to a point uyaphiwe kwa imali kwalapha kokwabo. I know what I'm speaking about because I had that experience from usebenza nabantu abaninzi kwiindawo ezininzi whereby omnye umntu undixelela nje straight athi nomfowethu mna eyam imali endiyipeyayo mna yeyam. Umama akafuni nesendi kum to a point. The moment kuphela inyanga mna ndipeya and ndizazi nobana ndizawubhatala u-A no B no C no D. Imali egrosala andizuba nayo, imali etransport andizuba nayo. Ndiwe emnxebeni ndifowunela u-Oledi nona ikuse Oledi hayi igrosala kule nyanga ayiphumi. U-Oledi yi-hour nje tititi iyangena. Now if wena you're gonna set goals on the basics of abanye abantu, then you're gonna be in trouble. However, the moment you set your goals according to your abilities and according to your time frame, then the magic of goal setting, only then it becomes alive. That's the magic whereby you understand who you are and how your things are in your life, the circumstances and every other factors that ezikhoyo kobakho ubomu wena unguwe. Then that's the magic whereby you set the goals and you use that system that is uniquely yours. And as noba Mr. Silo ndisathe chu kule nto ubuyithetha nam kulo.
No, better go, Mr. Damba. Exactly. Yeah, you even made it sound better. Better go. Yes, because as do I go far, some of us can explain kakuhle. And true, because it's bad. It's bad. See, social media, social media. We want zininzi izinto ezenzekayo phana that discourage people, especially in terms of the goals. It's comments.
Okay.
Right? It's the lack of likes or support. Because now I support likes. If do people support what I'm doing? If then they do not like, even if before they comment, it means they don't like what I'm doing. What you need to do is to develop a strong character if you want to stick to your unique goals.
Okay.
Without a strong character, you are going to have societal goals with societal time frames and therefore depression, and you lack gratitude. You're going to start your business and people will expect you to have money. They'll give you calls and tell you, business registered. Forget about that thing. They don't understand. They will never understand. Right? There's this thing that I suppose a lot of people should do. While everyone is building up, some of us to dig down, so on the foundation. You know?
Okay.
Yes. So that's another thing. Because while everyone is building their things, you are in the process of discovering what is it that uniquely you want to achieve. What are your unique goals that requires you to go down while everyone is going up. But once you get that foundation set, right?
Okay.
You know, once I start building, I'm not gonna watch at how fast does my neighbor build his top nonsense, right? I'm gonna focus on laying that 1 brick per day. 1 brick, 2 bricks per day. Because this top nonsense is not for them, whoever, it's for my own yard. You get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
It's for my own. That kind of patience has been taken away. It's hard to implement because of social media, who instantly make things in artisans. Because you don't see this person with the building, they post the end product, which is this top nonsense as Pelelespe anyway. Right?
Yeah.
So if you are going to go according to that, source of inspiration, right? Motivational speakers, motivational speakers. Those motivational speakers, especially in South Africa, I'm gonna say this boldly without any fear of contradiction. And if that's for them. But let's be realistic, because your motivational speaker was going to tell you, I slept in my car at 22. Did you have a car at 22 when? You did not have a car. Circumstances are already different. Right? They're going to make you feel miserable. They're going to tell you wake up at 5 every day. You do not wake up with the same energy every day. Why should you wake up at 5 every day? What happens on the day that you do? That's why we get people about subscribe to gym and then they miss one day. You need to understand, but goal setting is not seasonal. You are becoming a person, right? So if you immediately you view it as becoming other than achieving.
Okay.
Right. If you see it as achieving, then it's short term. Right. But if you see it as becoming, who am I becoming? Right.
Okay.
I'm becoming an A-class student. I'm becoming an accountant as compared to I'm studying accounting. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I'm becoming a healthy person instead of I'm going to the gym. I'm a runner instead of I'm going to go for a jog.
Okay.
It's in the process of becoming. So once you understand that this is no a sprint, 100% sprint short distance, this is actually a marathon. You are becoming the person that you've promised yourself. It means the patience will be there because you know I've got forever to go. This is a lifestyle that I'm adopting.
Sinemizuzu tandibala mihlanu nje kuphela. Now, kule nto ndiyivayo ithetha. Ndi-right tandisithi set your goals. Set your goals. Have your time frame. All those things that you need to do. That system. Have that system. Now, the other thing that you need to do is to make sure that each and every day, whatever that, when I wake up in the morning, I know my end goal. I know the far-fetched goals. Lendo ndithi ndiyayifuna, but the moment I get a day, let me do something that is gonna be contributing towards that goal bendithe ndiyayifuna at the end of the year. Meaning, as much as nona masenze umzekelo sithi ndifuna results ezibhetere xa kuphela unyaka, but now each and every day, the moment uvuka, have one thing that you set up for yourself for that specific day, which is gonna add on kweza goal yakho yokuphela konyaka. Meaning, whatever oyenzayo, kufuneka uyazi intobana le nto ndiyenzayo incedisa njani na into yokubana ndifikelele kula goal bendithe ndiyayifuna ekupheleni konyaka. Ndirongo xa ndicinga elo hlobo okanye ndirongo xa ndi-explaina olo hlobo elo, Mntaka Silo, nimizuzu mine sibe kanti siyohlukana thina sibabini.
Arongwanga bawo.
Okay.
And we keep making it better because it's a system. Develop a system that aligns. Back of your mind, you are becoming a person. If you want to be wealthy and have 1 million, consider yourself as a person who is becoming a wealthy person than a person who's chasing 1 million. Right? You are changing your identity to be a person of achievement other than changing the outcome. Because most of the times we try to change the outcome without changing our identities, which is messed up. So you are becoming that person. It's the process of becoming, and you get that right. Pressure timelines, you know it's you and your lifetime. Right. So that's essentially what it is. And while at Edukasi, we had a session which was called how to set up a complete resolution. We're focusing on these things, different types of resolution in categories: political, educational, corporate, and social, and all of that. So we're helping people to navigate towards their dreams, to narrow down their dreams to actionable steps and take a way forward. Right. So yes, I do invite people to come because I do invite people to come and join the book club to Edukasi. Let us amass. We are still opening for mentorship and coaching.
No mhlakazi mina bendikunika nje ukuvala because ke sesiphelelwe lixesha lethu benifuna nje ukuthi enkosi mina kwelami icala because ke lena indaba dineshori nana umphulaphuli ekhaya uyibambile and lowo uvakalelweyo uza kuyisebenzisa because it is very vital to make sure that you do set your goals and you stick to the goals that you've set for yourself. Right ke mphulaphuli lo bendihleli naye ke nguye ke ubhuti uAnele Silo kulowa valelisa kumphulaphuli kuba nami ke ndizawuvalelisa emizuzweni emibini nje kuye umphulaphuli.
Nkosi kakhulu Mr. Damba, before ndivalele ngibulele kuwe bawo by making sure we're having this conversation ebalulekileyo kubaphulaphuli. Uvalelisa kwami kumphulaphuli would be unendlebe enje netyala. Take what works for you and your practitioner in goal setting. Kajonga le nto izasebenza for wena and implement that in your life. I am reachable kwa Edukasi at Edukasi NPO up on Facebook. Also reachable at 066-146-7737 if you want umntwana wakho to be a beneficiary of our mentorship program in student wellness, which also focuses le nto bengigqibothetha ngayo. You can reach out to us, applications iphumile, or if one umuntu volunteer who would want to give the same advice that I just gave here to umntwana wesikolo or an undergraduate student anywhere in Mzansi. It's a virtual program, 100% for free for beneficiaries. It's packed with benefits for abantu abazovolunteer. Kwelami icala and on behalf of my team, ndiyabulela bawo.
Inkosi kakhulu masibe kanti siyaphinda siyadibana kwixesha elizayo. Right ke mphulaphuli lo bengicola naye ke nguye ke ubhuti Anele, yena ke suka from power ku Edukasi zama usifundisa ke nge-magic of setting goal setting. Yeah, the magic in goal setting. Eveza ke izinto ezibalulekileyo, eveza into kubana ke one, you need to be very much aware of who you are and where you are going. Okwangoku mna manikhabe ndisenjenje then thina sobabini sibe kanti siyayazi ubana siyohlukana.
Umasakhane inkqubo
Play only the best music in the world.
from 9 to 12.